Okay, I'm a Gulf War veteran. My MOS was tanks. I was in the first Gulf War in combat. Back in 1988, I was temporarily assigned TDY to Fort Hood, Texas to be an evaluator, to grade other battalions in chemical warfare. So at about 1988 at dusk, it was night, we was at a outpost in the barracks stationed 20 miles out from Fort Hood, Texas. We could go out the front part of the barracks and see an airfield where they were actually testing Apache helicopters at night and day. And so we was going out at dusk to get gas so we wouldn't have to get up early in the morning. So me and my driver, we got in our Humvee and was going down a sand road. We had woods on each side. It was going around a curve. The road was all sand, no pavement. We was going around a curve, and about a quarter mile up the road, my driver stopped and he said, "Sergeant, did you see that?" I said, "Yeah." He says, "That was not no bear." I said, "Yeah, okay." So going up to where it crossed and stopped. So we went on up to where this creature, bear, whatever, crossed. I got M16, got out of the passenger side. I looked down and I seen footprints at least 16, 17 inches long. And I got out and went towards where the footprints went off into the woods, is the direction it went to. So I tracked this thing, went off into the woods a little bit down a ravine, and I started smelling something putrid, like a wet dead deer or kind of a skunky smell. And so I continued to follow the tracks or path where I thought it was going, and I heard a scream, kind of a scream growl, like it was nothing I'd never heard before in the woods. And I went on up about 200 or 300 more feet, and a big tree just toppled over. And at that point, I was scared, so I didn't want to go any further. I don't know what it was. The driver says it was a Bigfoot because he was from Fort Hood, Texas, from that area. And he told me, he said, that was probably a Bigfoot. And this thing was at least 8 foot tall. So I turned around after I heard that tree, seen the tree topple over. I turned around and started running up out of the woods, got onto the sand pavement, and I just jumped into the Humvee and we took off. So, and we went to get gas, and coming back that route, we didn't see anything at all. So that was my experience. And I know it's real, and I know it's out there. Yeah, it was, I mean, we could see it. It was up on bipedal, it was walking. It was like a human crossing the road. It walked like a human being.
And what color was it?
It was a brown reddish type of description. It wasn't solid black. It was a brown reddish hair on it, and it just walked, just kind of glided, just walked across, like, you know, it didn't seem it was concerned about us, but
Right.
so.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing that. That's good.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome.